I have taken a stopover at this beautiful stretch of the highway. The road which is in front of you is going towards Varanasi, and the one which is behind us, this one, that goes to Gorakhpur. Now, firstly, see the extent of the highway. Such a beautiful highway created by the government. So the government has put a lot of effort into the infrastructure part of this state, which has been neglected for quite a long time. Now, why we have stopped here is that we are going to take a right turn from under this flyover to go to Markanday Mahadev Mandir. Now, the best part about this stretch is that it's very close to the Ganga river. Number one, you can see there is a tree line in the near distance, and then there is a tree line in the far distance. So between these two, there is a very small gap. The road almost goes parallel to the Ganga river, and the Ganga river is very narrowed down over here. So there are a couple of places ahead of us while returning back to Varanasi where we'll take a route and see how close that route is. There is one route which I have seen, which is a walking distance. So we go under this bridge and take a right turn, and then it goes towards the Markanday Mahadev Mandir, which is a confluence of Gomti and Ganga. It is about 1 hour's it's about 1 hour drive from Varanasi. So you have to start in the morning to avoid the local traffic, and then once you hit the highway, you are good to go. Now we have finally reached the location, and I found a parking space over here. This is some government building, dark bungalow. So there was some parking over here, and I decided to walk from here. It will also clock up my miles, and plus I'm coming to this place for the first time, so I don't know what will be the parking situation ahead. Most of the places in and around Varanasi charge 50 rupees per hour. So yes, I would definitely like to avoid those charges unnecessarily. And if there is an opportunity to walk, I will definitely take it. So this road ahead goes to the Markanday Mahadev Mandir. Okay, but there is a right turn, and then there is a ghat. So I'm not interested so much as the mandir as the ghat itself, because as I brought out earlier, this is a unique place where the Ganga river narrows down to a very small width. So I'm more interested in that portion. So yes, as I suspected earlier, this is the official parking space, and there is the person who charges for parking. Now, this parking is available just right outside the temple. So there is no, not too much distance to walk. Now, there is one road which is going straight, and then it presumably takes a left turn. Otherwise, this looks like the main entrance where, a lot of shops are there for sweets. This is the petha, and then there is the sugarcane juice. So I think this is the main road. The other road which is behind does not directly lead to the temple. So a visit to the temple also means that, there is some shopping on cards. So there are toy shop, refreshments again. These are some fried quick bite snacks. And of course, more shops. So that's the police station. The temple is just up ahead as per Google Maps. Okay, I think we have taken a side road, and apparently there was a different main entrance. So that's the main entrance ahead of us. It's a good shortcut from the parking space. Okay, this is the main queue to the temple. and that's from where the queue begins. So that's the entrance to the Markanday Mahadev Mandir, and this is the entrance extension. They have made a very good option of covering up this whole place against. That's a protection against rain and hot sun. There are these massive bells which are there at the entrance. So there is one earthen vessel and some flowers kept in that. That is costing 30 rupees, and there is a glass of milk. So these are the two things which are offered inside. That's very unique. I'm seeing it for the first time. There are those vessels which I've arranged over there, and there's a coconut offering also, and of course there are sweets too. So I'll try to take a close up of the vessel, the small earthen vessel. Actually, it's on the other side because on this side, this queue is for the returning devotees, and for them it is more of shopping a few things. So let's see at the entrance. Definitely, we'll get somebody who is selling it. As the number of tourists increase, you can imagine the economy which booms, the local economy. These are all local people. So, okay, this guy is selling some sweets and fried items. These are some kitchen items. The tattoo guy. So, as I was saying, better facilities to pilgrim means that more and more pilgrims come here, more and more tourists come here, and that leads to an increase in the local economy. So, and also not to mention donation to the public. Now, here is one pot. I'll just turn around and see whether, okay, there is one at the entrance also. So, there are toys and all these. This is this typical stuff of what you see when you come to any major temple. So, here is that. It's got 3-4 flowers in that, and it's there at almost every shop. So that's the main entrance, and then that's the road which is going parallel, which is going opposite direction to the ghats. So that's my main point of attraction, and that's the reason why I have come here all the way, driving 1 hour. And there's also another road which goes in the ahead direction. That is the actual confluence. So first I'll have to look at this ghat, and then I'll try to walk down to the confluence point also. Oh, that's a simply positively beautiful sight. Okay, it's a very simple ghat. There is this entrance. After that, it is paved. Okay, those are the announcements. Those were the announcements. Somebody must have donated some money, and then they are announcing it publicly. That's a very old tradition in India. Now, it's a very simple ghat. So it has been paved, and the ghat has been, the path has been fenced off with this beautiful iron railing, steel railing. And then there are these two structures on either side. They are just superficial, structures to add on to the beauty. There's one over here, and then there is a public conveniences, and there's also a kind of small cabin. I don't know for what reason. Towards the left of the ghat is another structure. I don't know what it is for. And here, what I was mentioning is that this is the ghat proper, and what I was mentioning is the width of the river. So it is a very narrow channel over here, and on the other side there are these floating, there are these water channels. So it's like it's a cutting also, whereas it is raised also at certain level so that the further flooding doesn't take place. It's like a river channel, and then there is this channel. Oh, this is the changing point and public conveniences. Okay, that's announcement again. Okay, so this was a jetty, a community jetty, and there is a entry from that side, the other side. Oh, we have come at the wrong side, so we might have to climb over and then move on the other side. We'll do that later. So that's the view. There are a few birds in the water. Let me see if I can capture them.